it's true that a nation, for instance, which is obviously more than one person, can be defined by a singular personal pronoun, but don't get out of control on that one. That doesn't mean that when you say that God is one, or God is a he or a him or himself, or a me or a my or myself, or a thou or a thee or thyself or thine, that doesn't mean you can turn that into plural pronouns. Absolutely not. So very rarely you can have a collective use of the single pronoun. In the case of a nation, for instance, Israel, he did this or that. But it's rare. But don't run amok with that idea and say, okay, that means that all the I's, the divine I, as the lexicons call it, referring to God, he's a divine, not a human, divine I, capital I. He's a me, my. He's a him, his. He's a thee, thy. There are 14 forms of the singular personal pronoun, thousands upon thousands of times. And that should convince you that God is a single person. In fact, he's the Father. One of your best texts, I'll finish with this, is in Malachi. Don't we all have one creator? Hasn't one God created? Of course. Now you're going to convince some of your Jewish friends, because they are held at arm's length entirely if you're asking them to believe in a triune God. They've been told never, ever, ever to do that. Likewise with millions of Muslim people, they've been told don't ever say God is three, and they're right. So if you then bring them the Jewish Christian creed, that's the creed that Jesus gave in Mark 12:29, then you're going to convince Muslims and Jews much more easily. Give it a try.